All right, here we go. Welcome, guys. This is going to be a walkthrough of my audio chain. This is going to be how you achieve the FinestXI sound, all the hardware I'm using, and all of the plugins. So, first and foremost, I'd like to say what you're hearing right now is my Shure SM57 plugged into my Focusrite 2i2, and all this is that's on right here is a 6 decibel boost, just a little bit of extra volume, and that's it. This is already a great sound with just these two pieces of hardware and no plugins added on. So let's start with one of the most important things, the noise gate. Just turning on the noise gate has made the audio quality shoot up by a considerable amount. Noise gates are very, very important. People do not want to hear your background fan noise. They don't want to hear your keyboard clicks. They don't want to hear your mouse. They just want a good, crispy audio. And then when you're not talking, silence. Noise gate is the first step. You want to filter out all the bad noise before you start doing anything else to the audio. Next, we have my EQ. Again, stock Pro Tools EQ. I'm going to go ahead and open this up so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. And now I'm going to bypass the EQ and turn it on. There we go. This is the EQ, the 3 bands that I have active. This is what they're doing. We have a 120 hertz, 5 decibel boost here. We have a 300 hertz, about 3 decibel reduction. And then we have at 10K, a 6 decibel high shelf. Basically, down here, we're adding a little bit of punch to the vocal. We're dipping out some mids, taking out some mud, increasing the clarity. And then up here at 10K, that's a boost to give it air and presence. You guys don't have access to this EQ unless you have Pro Tools, but there is a set of Reaper plugins that you can use inside of OBS as well. And you guys can add EQ to your chains as well. I hope you know that. That is something you all have access to for free inside of OBS. Next, we're moving on to the Deesser. This is going to be personally quite a big deal for me because I have nasty S sounds. I don't know why. I'm just very bad with them. All this is doing, you hopefully won't be able to hear this, is reducing the volume a little bit whenever I hit a hard S. So I'll turn it on. Here we go. The regular vocal should sound no different, but whenever I do hit an S sound, it should be reduced in volume as to not hurt your ears as much. So it's a very minuscule, hardly noticeable thing, but it does help in the long run. This will be a problem for some more than others. Some people have really bad S's, some don't. I'm jealous of those people. Most likely, you'll be fine without a de-esser. This is kind of over-the-top stuff, a personal pet peeve that I'm solving. Last but not least, we have Gain Reduction Deluxe. This is a Joey Sturgis Tones plugin that you can buy on the internet for $60, I believe, is the normal price. You can actually use this in OBS. We set this up for a friend the other day, and it's amazing because this is the secret sauce for the FinestXI sound. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And here we go. This may be a sound that you guys are more used to hearing. So basically, compression, okay? You guys aren't going to have access to this in stock OBS, okay? But you will have a compressor. The principles are the same. This is just adding a lot of saturation to the vocal and just making it sound a little better. It's EQing in addition to compressing. Also, I'd like to point out, with a professional grade microphone like this, and the gain set correctly on your preamp, you're not going to get any distortion, any nasty, nasty distortion, which is another plus. I'm going to have links down below for the Shure SM57, the Focusrite preamp that I'm using, and anything else that I mentioned in this video. Lastly, I'd like to talk about something that I didn't think of until I started recording this video. Something you should know about the Shure SM57. You might recognize the brand name because it's also the company that makes the Shure SM7B, the really big boy mic that a lot of podcasters use, a lot of radio personality, a lot of big Twitch streamers use as well. It's a very good microphone. Shure makes amazing quality product. This microphone, the SM57, actually uses the same capsule that the SM7B does. The Shure SM57 is a $100 microphone, and the SM7B is a $579 microphone if you buy it with the cloud lifter, which you most likely will have to because a lot of preamps don't produce enough clean gain to power that microphone well. The SM7B takes a lot of power. I can tell you from personal experience, I use it in the studio all the time. That microphone needs a lot of power, and a lot of lower level consumer grade preamps do not provide that power. That's why they sell it with the cloud lifter all the time. You see it bundled together constantly. So the SM7B with cloud lifter is a $579 combo, while the SM57 is a $100 microphone. When you put together the cost of the microphone and the preamp, the SM7B with $109 Focusrite Solo preamp and cloud lifter will cost you $687, and the SM57, which I'm using, plus a single channel, Focusrite Solo, $109, and gain reduction Deluxe, the plug-in, the compressor that I showed you guys, which is $60, is $269. So basically, my chain is $269, and then a SM7B with no gain reduction, just basics that you need to operate it, is $687. My microphone is under half the cost. That is $418 cheaper, okay, than the SM7B. And I'd like to think the quality is still there. With $418 that you save from buying this setup, SM57 preamp and gain reduction, you could buy 2 LED panels for lighting, a C920, which is a fantastic webcam, it's one I use, a boom arm, and still have over $200 left over. Okay, consider buying yourself a Shure SM57 instead of a Shure SM7B. If this audio doesn't sound terrible to you, pick this one up. It's, like I said, $418 cheaper than a basic SM7B setup, and you could use all that extra cash to buy LED panels and a camera, which are going to make you look more professional than half the streamers on Twitch. People do not realize how important lighting is. Camera is actually secondary to lighting. Lighting first, camera second. As I said, guys, I'm going to have links to all the gear I mentioned down below in the description, so you don't have to go looking for it. It's all right there. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble. I hope you guys learned something, or I hope this helped in some way. I expect to be making more videos on my audio soon, so please subscribe if you want to see more videos on that. That's kind of all I have for you guys. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.